Hello, everybody. I am in my dad's office. Daddy's office. There is a leak in the ceiling. Daddy, okay, hold on. Let me set this up here. Both of us.
Make sure you could pay me. Okay.
All right. Hello, everybody. We're here in my father's office.
Yeah.
He agreed to let me ask him a few questions.
If I could answer.
Of course, you can answer.
Okay.
All right, Dad. Do you recommend working with your spouse?
Like I'm working with spouse?
Yeah.
It depends. It depends, okay? So not every couple could work together, okay? But sometime, okay? I think it's not majority people can work together, but there are exceptions, okay? So it depends on the personality of the spouse and also the what kind of business they are dealing with, okay? Okay.
Do you like working with mom, your ex-wife?
Well, be friendly, okay? In friendly, okay? Since we divorced in the year of 1995, I think. At the time, before divorce, we devote all our retirement money to set up Phoenix Pharmaceutical. Surprisingly, I think we create, at least I think myself, create a miracle. Phoenix works, financial-wise, works very well. Of course, personally, I have trouble with your mom, but I try to put the personal things away. We deal with a lot of lawyers. One lawyer tell me, he said, don't make joke with your money, okay? Don't be emotional, okay? And you try to do this, do that, okay? Be calm, okay? So in this part, I can separate the personal feeling and the business. For me, business is the top priority, okay? My belief, if the business works, okay, I think your mom have a good life and all the children have good life. And also we can support a business and which is my interest in very much. So I think it works, at least for me and Intel.
It works. That's the short answer.
Okay.
What qualities do men look for in a woman?
Well, also, it's hard to say.
Well, in general, would you say?
In general, when you were young, okay, the man think I'm Greg, and the husband tried to change the wife, okay? I tell what, nobody can change nobody, okay? Okay, but when the men, when they're young, they think they could do a lot of things, okay? So it depends on your age, okay? Your demand is different, okay?
This is true.
Yeah.
Well, what about some general qualities like kindness? People generally want someone who's nice.
Oh yeah,
Honest.
yeah. Of course, man, woman. They want woman be Asian. They want woman like like water is soft. Okay, okay, not like a bomb. Okay, okay. Gentle and of course the men love it. Okay, I think this is the blind spot for the men. So that's why some Caucasian men they love to have an Asian woman as a wife. Okay, because they see the Japanese woman or Vietnamese woman or Southeast Asian woman they're soft and this thing. But that's the missed point. Okay,
Little do they know.
they never know in Asia there's no woman power, but in Asia there is so-called mother power. Mother power is much stronger than anything, okay? So you have to realize it. When you get married to an Asian woman, okay, Okay, mother's power.
Matriarch.
Because I never think everything 100% for myself. Sometimes I think things based on sometimes your mom, okay, on her side, okay. So she's a woman, okay. Her thinking is more emotional, and as a man, I'm a scientist. I'm more cool, okay. I think things should be right or wrong in theory, but woman is different, okay. Okay, so you have to understand the female and male have different characters.
What countries do you think have the most beautiful women?
Mm, no. I think you're talking races, okay?
Or, yeah,
Race, okay? Or
ethnicity.
yeah,
Ethnicity.
yeah.
This is just personal preference. Everyone's different.
Yeah. Person different. Everyone different, okay?
Well, I'm asking for your preference.
My preference, of course, I still like the Asian woman, okay? Okay, because I understand more culture on that, okay? It's not racial discrimination, it's racial preferences, okay? You just like that. You like to eat the hamburger. You love to eat chow mein, okay? Okay, so be open, okay? If you like it, okay, you love it. So for me, of course, I like Asian woman, okay? Asian girl, okay? But it doesn't mean I put the biggest point to the white or to the black or to others, okay? It depends what do you judge. You want to have pretty woman marry as a wife or have a pretty woman, do you just look at that, you enjoy to seeing them, okay, it's different, okay?
What about eye candy? This is just looking at them.
Oh, I tell you what, old men, they love to stay at young people regardless they are regardless of different races, okay. Okay, in Chinese there's a saying, okay, when you enjoy looking at the pretty girl of the not only the face or the body, the leg, you just like enjoying eating like the children eating ice cream, okay, it's so enjoyable, okay.
Right. How important do you think it is to marry within your culture?
Not 100%, but with the same culture, it's easier. You understand more because culture is including everything. Okay, including food, thinking, behavior. Okay, so you feel more comfortable. Okay, but it doesn't mean you cannot marry the different culture. Marriage, okay, is that's part of life. Okay, right. So you have to learn, you have to deal, okay, you have to solve problems, okay?
I agree, though. I think growing up, well, because Pete, my husband, is
Yeah.
not Asian, but his family values are very similar because his parents are immigrant,
Yeah,
Polish, Scottish, and their work ethic and socioeconomics are very similar
yeah.
to how I grew up. So in that sense, it's very easy.
Yeah, because Pete's parents, they are immigrant from Poland or what?
Yeah, Polish and
Polish,
Scotland. Yeah.
Scotland. And in this part, okay, regardless of yellow or white, your daddy also immigrant from Asia, okay? So come to this Greek American country. So we went through the same struggle to survive in this country, okay? And then you is American born Chinese, P is American born Polish, whatever, okay? So in this way, we have common language. At least there are some interesting we can talk about, especially in the grandparents level in 50s, 60s, okay? And all the first immigrant, they have hard time, but America is a great country, always have opportunity. If you work hard, okay, nobody can put you down, okay? You can survive, okay? And if you are smart, okay, you just got a fair share of the society, okay?
You do think it's fair, though?
Relatively, okay, U.S. society is quite fair to everybody, relatively. Because in some country, okay, I mean, even though you have ability, you have something, even though you work hard, maybe you don't have chance to be promoted. See, I give you a very simple example. The Japanese, they have very solid society. The Japanese postdoc, Dr. Masur, and he worked for Charlie at Tulane, helped Charlie to figure out the LHRH structure as a postdoc. So when he went back to Japan, he cannot go to the big university like University of Kyoto or Tokyo University. He just went to the small woman college, but he's good in identifying new peptides. He published a paper in the foreign journal. Eventually, he is working harder, but eventually, he is the head of the Osaka's institute. I mean, in the peptide field discovery, okay, famous in the world. So he had to go through much longer period to achieve that because the system like that. Because the Japanese have an old system. Their law professor is their teacher. Okay, there's no way for them to be promoted easily. But in USA, if you're really good, you can have your own company. You can have publish your paper. You can patent it. Okay, and there are so many universities. Okay, so you're really good. Okay, you can get professorship easily. If you don't like that, for example, it's hard for me to work at the university as a professor because my English writing is hard to compete with the scientists to get the funding. So I come out to have my company and make the innovative product, and I make it available, and the whole society, whole scientific research committee, they have to get the NIH fund and use the money to buy my peptide. Okay, so I have my company. I can do my own research. Okay, so I don't need to apply the funding from NIH. Okay, but in this way, I have money. I have my own lab. I can do whatever I like to do. If I'm good enough, okay, I always can be good in this country. Okay, so relatively, American society is quite fair society. Okay.
Do you find successful women intimidating?
Intimidating in Chinese, but successful women, they are bossing.
Like you're uncomfortable if a woman makes more money than you.
No. I think, especially in USA, if the woman really can make money, I admire her. Of course, as a wife, okay, you feel if the wife at the beginning make a lot of money, you don't have enough money. So there are certain point because I tell what, just like in the school, and your success standard is based if you have good score, okay, right? If you have A+, okay, wow, and everyone say, oh, okay, you are great, you are a success, okay? This general thing. When you're in the society, okay, and your success standard sometimes is whether you make more money or make less money, right?
Yeah.
If you make a lot of money, okay, and people, wow, you're great, okay? But women also can make money if they can achieve it, okay? But some men, if they have a wife where he makes a huge amount of money and the husband just makes much less, I think the men maybe have some kind of a hard feeling thing. Maybe they think that. But for me, usually I work hard and make more money, so I always have more money than my wife. But not now, okay? Now your mom make much more money by investor stocks, okay. Okay, I don't feel you about it. I don't feel that. Okay.
This is my last question.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to young men who are looking for a wife?
A wise man?
What advice?
Okay, it's hard for me to give advice to other people, especially relate to marriage or love affair or other things. It's very difficult. See, man and woman, when they get together, or boy or girl get together, okay, of course, when you were young, okay, you get together is 100% love, okay, because at the time you don't have career, okay, so but when you're getting old, is more things get involved in your relationship. The reason, of course, the percentage of material or money, property, asset is get involved in that. Okay, no doubt. I mean, it's the nature of the human being, right? So when you were young, you're 18 years old, you fall in love with 16 years girl or 20 years old girl, 100% love. Okay, so you feel happy. Okay, and then both of the couple, they try to create their future, right? At least if there is a dream in the future, okay? But for older people, I mean, the demand may be different, okay, right? Of course, when you have love, you got to be serious or have a true love, okay, right?
Well, what is true love?
True love is hard to define. If I say that, people will say,
They'll cancel you.
true love. Girl feeling true love and boys feeling true love is different.
Okay, well, to you, what is boys' true love? Men's true love?
Well, I mean, true love is, of course, this for me, it's a simple thing. The girl, when she fall in love, okay, she never have the boyfriend, other boyfriend, or the girl devote to you 100%. Okay, I think for the girl part, almost maybe it's the same. Okay, right? You need the man. Don't fool around, okay, and just pay attention to 100% to me, okay. They say when you were young you are that, but when you grow up, of course, there are a lot of things, okay, not only husband and wife life, okay. You have relatives, you have other things, you have children, you have a lot of things, okay. So you have to grow up with your age, okay. But on the other hand, okay, I mean, human being can be changed, okay? It can be changed, okay? When you change, okay, you have to deal with the problem. That's it. Yeah. Nowadays, I think the marriage certificate almost like a working contract. Okay, when I was 20 years old, okay, I don't say that, right?
Well, I mean, it is a partnership. It's a legal contract.
Yeah, you see, almost. If you're talking about contract, okay, for me, it's no true love. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, when the circumstances change, okay, your relationship, your contract may be changed, okay. So just like working contract, working term, maybe I work for you. While I working for you, I try to work my best to you. If I don't work for you, okay, I leave you, okay. So in this case, my definition is not true love.
Okay.
Understand?
So it sounds like your definition of true love is you accept someone as they are.
In certain point, of course, I have some how to call it, some line,
Boundaries.
a boundary. So I think if you do that, it hurts me. Okay.
Yeah.
How to go? You don't call boundary. You call boundary?
Yes.
Huh?
Boundary.
Yeah.
How do you call it in Chinese?
Well, now I'm getting all forget. So for example, talking your grandma, okay, to grandpa, okay, especially the traditional 50s Chinese women live in Vietnam.
Yeah.
In fact, the women, they have to be obedient to the husband. I mean, when husband saying yes, and women say yes, there's a no, they say no. But on the other hand, the Asian woman, like your grandma, also have a lot of flexibility doing things behind your grandfather, especially spend money and something not big money, okay, or to try to do something behind your grandfather's back, okay. Hide some money, don't let the husband know, okay, this kind of thing. All the women, they do that. One thing they don't do it is they never want to touch to have that affair with other men.
In general.
And you know, if they have that, there's almost it's a death sentence.
Oh,
The marriage, yeah.
Oh, this is like grandma and grandpa's generation.
Yeah. Almost like death sentence. So grandma never do that. Didn't dare to do it. If they do it, that's the end of the marriage. Okay, I just said that's what you said, the boundary. So the husband maybe a lot of things he knows you hide money something. They don't argue with you, but that part if you step on the line, okay, that's the end of the marriage. So it's different in generation, also different in culture. Okay, for example, in American people have joint account, right?
Yes.
Okay, but I realize in American, the men they are very tricky. They say, "Oh, we have joint account, and money is ours." Okay, and then the husband, okay, usually control the money. I mean, control the money.
Okay.
The wife, even the report tax, the wife will let the husband do it. So if the wife use the credit card to buy something, the wife have to ask husband first. Big things, not small things. So if the husband want to buy some $100 or $1,000 things, okay, so she have to get the permission first, discussion first with the husband. This is a Caucasian family, and then she buy it. But Asian women never do that.
They just hide it.
They just make it. If you scream at me, you say, "What's wrong with that? I'm your wife. Okay, I spend this money," and this is a culture different. For example,
communication.
Yeah.
Don't you think communication is healthy? Clear communication.
Not really. Sometimes when the wife say that, always get the answer no. Okay, you don't allow me to spend money. I do it privately. I hide money.
That's being dishonest.
Yeah, yes.
That's not
my grandmothers. They don't have money. Every day they go to buy the grocery.
Yeah.
They will 打斧頭，我哋叫打斧。They will for some $100. They would spend 80 and save 20 in the pocket. Yeah. It's dishonest.
It is dishonest.
But they would not tell the husband. Okay. Maybe the husband know about it. The husband never say you like that, okay? But for the husband, this is a minor thing, okay? Okay.
Okay.
Your grandma sneaky talking other men outside. Oh, your grandfather will say, "Oh, you cannot do that." Okay, how can you talk and I mean the single man outside? Okay, that's serious. Serious culture. Okay. Do I answer all your questions?
Yes. Do you want to say anything else?
No, I don't. I dare to say nothing. Okay, but
you said a lot.
I have a lot of crazy theory.
You do have crazy theories. Okay, maybe in our next episode you can share some of your theories.
Well, for example, okay, Phoenix works, okay, with a divorced couple and make it work, still work together. I just make a joke. It's a miracle. Thanks God. You're the one understand me. At least you're my daughter, the one who are willing talking to me and listen to my crazy theory.
All right, everyone. Thanks, Daddy. Thanks for coming on.
Okay. Fine.
Fine.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year 2022. Okay. Okay.